It's your girl Day, back with another episode of Therapy Needed. Hey, we get vibey. I hope y'all been doing oh so great around this time, because life be life. It really do. So let's get into today, because today we are talking about self-worth, okay? It's so important. I definitely, being transparent, I definitely struggled with this throughout the first part of my healing process, and really trying to figure out my self-worth. It can be so damaging to your life when you don't know your worth. And it's so popular to say, oh, I know my worth. You're gonna pay me $100 an hour because that's what I'm worth, blah blah blah. Okay, outside of money, what is your worth? Because you way beyond money, if you ask me. Okay? Get into it. Find out your worth. Like, you gotta know that you know who you are. Like, not believe in yourself, know in yourself. That's how deep it has to be. Because otherwise, your decision making will become someone else's decisions for you. Especially if you are vulnerable and have people who like to prey on those vulnerabilities, they most definitely gonna take their chance. They love it. They love it. So ensuring that you are really diving deep within yourself, finding out who you are, what you like to do, what's your passions, what's your hobbies, who you are. If you can't describe yourself in more than 5 words without it being like, oh, my lips, I like my lips, I like my ass, I like my hair. No. Not surface level. We talking about soul bearing. Like, who are you? Okay? What did you come here to do? You have a purpose. Let's find that purpose. And within that, your self-worth is going to make sure that you are on the same path to fulfill that purpose. Otherwise, you're fulfilling somebody else's purpose and somebody else is making decisions for you because you don't feel the need to do it for yourself. You don't feel the need to make the decisions for yourself. Like, and that could be family, that could be friends, that could be a significant other. Because when you don't know who you are or what you like to do, you're just gonna go and do with whatever and whoever you're with. You know what I'm saying? So you start taking on their purpose and their passion. And don't get me wrong, because the saying, there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Whatever. There is some people that just don't have the vision. And if you don't have the vision, that's okay. Get with somebody that do have the vision. Because at the end of the day, it's tribal. You have to work together to make this stuff work. We're not gonna get nowhere on, like, individually on our own. Not as a unit. You feel me? So you definitely got to find your passion, and then if you don't have the vision, find somebody that has the vision that needs help. And the person that has the vision that needs help also needs to understand that these people have a purpose and they may not have the grand vision, but they also have a vision. So there needs to be collaboration. Okay? So it's definitely needed. And there are going to be things that within that vision that you are going to be able to help that person achieve, or you guys achieve, not just that person, but you as a unit, as a team. You're going to be able to help the team achieve these certain goals, and then their passions and their focus and their abilities is going to carry whatever they are, versed in and, adequate in. So that was a little spinoff, but that's important to say because it's been on my heart heavy about, like, not enough chiefs, too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Like, come on, man. How about we all are just individuals working together. Yeah, we can have a lead spokesperson, but that doesn't mean that they are the leader. It just means they lead the speaking engagement. You can have somebody that is the lead of finance. That don't mean they're the leader. They just lead the finance department because that's what they're good at. They're good at accounting. They're good at managing money. Everybody don't have that capability. You feel me? So finding your purpose, your passion, and knowing your self-worth is so important for you to be able to move forward within your passion, your it's so important for you to be able to move forward in your passion and in your goals and to be able to achieve the life that you yourself want. Okay? And self-worth also brings into light so many other hidden gems within you because it builds that confidence and you are able to try things that you may not have if you didn't have that confidence within yourself, because everybody got to start from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Whether somebody was being taught when they were a kid, yes, they're going to be further ahead, but that doesn't mean that you can't get into it in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s and be just as proficient. That's the thing, especially when you born with the qualities. You get me? So talent and hard work, that person gonna win every time. They got the talent and they putting in the work, blowing everybody out of the water. So follow your passion because that is going to show you your talent. Okay. So back into self-worth. You really have to know yourself to be able to know your worth. And when I say know yourself, I'm talking about spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, all facets of life. You have to know yourself. You have to know your weaknesses. You have to know your strong suits. And just because it's a weakness does not mean it is a bad thing or a failure. It just is. And you can work through that. And sometimes it can be a benefit to you depending on if it's helping to assist you in your purpose, passion, goal. So weaknesses are there for a reason, and you have to find out whether it really is a weakness that needs work or is it a strength that you just consider a weakness. That's something that you got to figure out. But yeah, so that self-worth, it's important to self-love because when you have a low self-worth, how can you even consider to love yourself when you don't see yourself in that light? And vice versa. If you don't have self-love, how can you have self-worth? And it's bigger than just on a job. Y'all ain't feeling me. Y'all ain't feeling me. Like, self-worth is something that sparks and ignites something so bright in you that when you step into a room, it go to glitching. Whole energy in the entire room shift. People staring at you, you like, why are these people staring at me? This is weird. It's your energy. Come on. It's the energy. You gotta you stepping in a light that you don't even know you stepping in. And people can see it. And when you don't know that, people feed off of it. Predators feed off of that. And you will find yourself in a situation that you may not want to be in. And you're going to wake up one day and be like, what the hell did I do? It's time to get busy, okay? Y'all gotta get busy out here. It's real life. Real life. Wake up and start living. You can't live your dreams if you don't wake up. That's the whole thing. Get vibey. Like, it's just so much like packed into self-worth. And like I was saying, I definitely went through a portion of my life where I was not aware of my self-worth. I would have people like speaking to me, knowing me, quote unquote knowing me, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are. You know what I'm saying? I achieved so much and did not get credit for a lot of the things that I achieved just because I wanted to play behind the scenes. I didn't want to be seen. And if I'm being quite honest, it wasn't on my list. But you know, yeah, life and your purpose, it'll make you do things that you didn't think you were going to do when you really start finding out who you are. So I definitely had so many missed opportunities because I did not claim my victories and I did not stand up and give myself a pat on the back or claps, praises, whatever you want to call it, for things that I did, that I put into play. And other people took credit for it, and I was just like, all right. But I'm sure they still got that on their resume to this day, like different things. And it's not just one thing. So it's just, it's so important to learn this while you're ahead, ahead of the game, so that you can make sure that you're pursuing the things that are necessary to get you to the next steps. Because there's certain things that you need. It's certain things that you need to receive to be able to like play on the next playing field. And that's also with lessons. So going through all of the things that I went through to actually find my self-worth, it was definitely a shit show, is what I can call it. It was a shit show. Therapy needed. Help. Like, I definitely needed therapy a lot earlier than I received it. And I think a lot of us did. And some people don't believe in therapy because they really don't know how to make it work for them. It's like, I'm not going in here just to talk to somebody. I'm paying to talk to somebody. I can talk to my friend. No. Make sure you are really diving deep, finding out what your passion is, what your purpose is. And if you don't know, just start picking up hobbies. Start doing things that you've always wanted to do. Find time, make time to do it. Research things. Try new things that you haven't tried before. And find what you like, what you're good at. Is going to lead you to your purpose, because it comes with passion. Get into that creative zone. And it doesn't have to necessarily be painting or like artistic form. You could be an artist of anything. You could be an artist with numbers if your passion is finances. You could be an artist with doing mechanical shit, building things. You could be an artist with your words. You could be an artist in the kitchen. You could be an artist in some type of sport. You can create art. It's just creative, making it your own. Finding the techniques to use. And then once you learn it, put your own spin to it. Do what make you feel comfortable. You never know. You could create a new technique. So dive deep, man. Get into it. Get into it. There's so much out here, so much that will blow your mind, because the truth is stranger than fiction. And we're gonna get into that deeper into the podcast. We definitely gonna get into these higher level conversations also. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Comment, like, subscribe. You know what it is. It's your girl Day, the energy surgeon, massage therapist, motherfucking energetic facilitator, community lover, in a good way. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna definitely cut that. I love the community, but I'm not for the community in that way, okay? Because your girl is celibate, and we're gonna talk about celibacy too, but you know, whew, self-worth. Always remember, I'm the one that got your weather together, okay? Kevin Gates. If you don't know, now you know. Get into it. Anyway, all right. Comment, like, subscribe. Make sure y'all find y'all tribe in the comments, like I always say, and always love up on yourself, okay? Make sure you hugging yourself. Make sure you kiss your arms, whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Feel the love, okay? Talk to yourself nice. You know, I will protect you. I love you. Don't worry about it. I got it. Sit down, relax for 5 minutes, and then we can get back to this. Because you're doing so great. Damn, you're beautiful. Be easy. You know what I'm saying? Be easy on yourself. Be easy on your own ears. Look in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm easy on my own eyes, okay? No matter what people think. So yeah, I love y'all. Y'all stay dangerous out there. Peace, peace, peace.